Cruising through the city for deep.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a brand new open source model called Ideogram 4. This model is really strong. There's a lot of cool things it can do. It's got native facial consistency built in. It's getting a lot of hype right now because we haven't seen a new open source model that can compete with what we currently have, Quen and Juan and Flux. So this is something a little bit different and coming out of left field. So I've been playing with it a little bit this afternoon, and I wanted to show you what I've been doing and how it compares to Zimage Turbo, because someone did request that in my Discord. So I think that's a pretty relevant comparison because Zimage is kind of the open source king right now for realism and influencers and things like that. It's very popular in my community. So something to note, you can run this on your computer locally. It is quote unquote open source, or you can use API calls through ComfyUI and use it through their cloud service, but it is open source and I'm running it right now on my 5090. Now I spent some time this afternoon trying to get good results, and there was a couple of settings I had to tweak because every output I was getting was complete garbage. And all I was doing was using the built-in workflow in ComfyUI that they provided today, with the settings that they recommended, but I couldn't get anything worth showing you. And I compared it to the API calls, which were giving me quite good results. So there was a couple of things I had to tweak. I'll show you what I adjusted from the default workflow and kind of what this is all about. So the first thing you're going to want to notice here is the way you enter your prompts is very specific. It wants a very specific type of JSON. So they actually have a prompt builder built in to the workflow. So this uses Gemma 4, which you run locally on your computer. You punch in your prompt and then it'll structure it as a JSON for you. I didn't really want to do that locally. So what I actually did was I entered the subgraph here and I took this prompt, which you can copy and paste this to ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, whatever you want to use. And then you can use that chat that adheres to this prompt to generate your JSON prompts for this. So that's all I've been doing. So really simple. This is just built into the default workflow. And as usual, I'm sure someone's wondering, hey, where do I get that workflow? But it's always the same place. Browse templates. There it is. So you've got the API version, which runs on the cloud, and then you have the local one as well. So when you open it, you'll have these on the side. So this will tell you where to download all the models, everything you need. This will also give you some instructions on how to prompt and what it's good at. Pretty simple. You can get started right away if you have a decent video card. Now, it does take quite a while to generate. So this entire time that I've been talking, I've been generating an image. Now, it does have 3 settings. So you can do quality, default, and turbo. Now, in my experience, turbo was not working well. Default was okay, and quality is giving me the best results. But it does take a long time. I think I'm at 6 seconds per iteration at 40 steps or so. So it takes a while on my 5090. I feel like I have something misconfigured or I need to update something on my computer. It should be faster than this, but just to get a video out today and just show you how this all works and try to get you on the right path to get started with this as well, I wanted to just do this. So my speeds could increase. They could be better. Let me know if you know any tweaks or anything like that. I noticed that I couldn't run Sage Attention with this. It was really not going well. I might need something else installed. So yeah. Just a quick note on that. Now, I mentioned earlier I was having a lot of trouble getting good results out of this, and who knows how this is going to generate. I mean, this is as I do things live all the time. I think this one looks pretty good, but we'll see how this one goes. But the one setting that I actually changed helped a lot. So enter the subgraph, and the setting you're looking for is Dual Mode CFG Guider. The default was 7. I knocked that back to 4, and it really helped my prompts. I might actually try it at 3 later on as well, but my quality was much higher. It looked way better. Actually, it's a night and day difference. So this is almost finished. Okay, so it's the same prompt over again. Pretty simple. It does kind of have that weird texture to it. I probably need to play with this workflow a little bit more, but the realism is quite good for the most part. I would say that Zimage Turbo is still better, considering how long this takes to generate, and I don't really see it doing anything better than Zimage Turbo at this moment. Once some more complex workflows get developed and I can tweak them a little bit and play with it a little bit more, maybe I'll change my opinion, but right out of the box, I'm still a big fan of Zimage Turbo. So let's go over to my favorite Zimage workflow, which is available for free on smallzero.io. That's my member site for anyone who wants to join my AI influencer program. You can join the Discord for free as well, or you can choose to support this channel. I'd really appreciate that. It's only $10 a month. Head over there and you can get this workflow I'm about to show you. Okay, so this is my Zimage workflow that has been really popular lately. giving some great results using the GibMix diffusion model. So you can get that on Civet AI for free, and then you can plop it into this workflow here. So that prompt is far too long for Zimage. I just realized I'm actually going to restructure it non-JSON. Okay, so I've reformatted the prompt for Zimage, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so that's finished. Now let's take a look. So this is from my Zimage Turbo workflow. That looks pretty good to me, and that did not take as long as the Ideogram 4. So what do you think looks better? We've got the Ideogram 4. So it's a similar prompt. I used JSON and Ideogram, and then I took that JSON prompt and formatted it to something that Zimage would like a little better, but same prompt. So that's Ideogram, and that's our Zimage Turbo. It's hard to say. I might do a follow-up video once there's more information out about this model. I'm actually very hopeful, even though my test today actually went pretty poorly for the most part. But as always, I don't claim to be the best at this. I just want to get the information out there, show you how to get it going. Any tweaks that I figure out along the way is, just your average user. Let me know what you're doing with it. I look forward to seeing what gets developed. And that's it. Come join our Discord if you want to hang out. All right, guys, have a good day.
Cruising through the city for deep. Late night, low lights, eyes on me. Three beside me, one weight on my side. Move quiet, but the pressure loud, Wakes up early, hungry for more. Never move heavy.